All right, what is up, fellas? We are back. Portfolio update time. We're gonna get right into this. We are cooking right now. Bitcoin. I don't even know what Bitcoin was the last time we had a portfolio update, but I don't think it was this high. We just hit around 123, I believe. I don't know the exact number. Whipped up to just about 123. Yeah, we're cooking. Bitcoin's sitting at 119 right now. And you know, the real star of the show, SUI. Oh man, look at this. I'm pretty sure I bought more since last time. I'm pretty sure I definitely did. So we're sitting at 6,500 SUI right now. About $28,000 in SUI, which has just been compounding and compounding, and it's just been absolutely printing right now. So yeah, this portfolio update, 124,000. I think the last time we did a portfolio update was we only had like 90,000 here. So you know, we just ran a bunch in a very short amount of time. Look at this 30-day chart. I mean, look at that. We are all-time high of the portfolio was about 160. So we're getting close to that. That was the November highs, December highs. When, you know, we had the Trump pump, but we're getting back up there. And we have even more tokens than last time, way more tokens than last time. So this should pump a lot higher. So yeah, since last video, I don't know exactly what I bought, but I'm pretty sure it was just SUI. I definitely just bought some more SUI. And Walrus, I had to. I saw this sitting at 43 cents, and I'm like, you know what, it's time. I know I told you guys I was gonna be, you know, collecting more cash and USDC for a cash position, but I lied, and I bought about $3,000 in Walrus. So yeah, there's that. So yeah, that's been cooking. Let's go to the Navi portfolio because that's the real star of the show here. We are now at $53,000. We're doing 10% APR. So you know, this is compounding. This is just from this week. So we're doing about over $10 a day right now. It's probably closer to $11 a day in free money. So you know, the SUI money printer lives on, and we're cooking. We're absolutely cooking. The health factor is almost at 13, which means we might be playing a little conservative, honestly. But I don't really know what I want to do here. If anything, I would borrow USDC and buy Walrus. You know, I don't really want to buy more SUI at $4.30. Not really on my radar. But yeah, I mean, Walrus is really the only thing. Deep Book too. Like, I bought this at 9 cents, and I don't really want to buy it at 19. So you know, maybe I'll borrow a little bit more and buy some Walrus for 40% APR. But this is printing. If you go here, Walrus. Look at the Walrus rewards this week. I mean, $30 in Walrus. That is absolutely cracked. I mean, and I bought all this extra Walrus on like Wednesday or Tuesday, so this is not even for the 4 week. Next week is probably gonna be like $40 in free Walrus a week. So it's just ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. What does that come to? Like $6 a day? This position is printing. I mean, that's crazy, 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 crazy. So yeah, we're up to 53,000. Yeah, I mean, we're cooking. Quant's slowly climbing as well. $128 quant. Let's go into the charts real quick. I'll show you here. So SUI, once you get this green box, this is where I'm gonna be taking profits. And then this second yellow box, I'm gonna be really taking profits when we hit this. And I'll probably be mostly sold out by $10, and I will leave a little bit for this last little box here that I have drawn out, which is the 1.618 to the 2.0 extension of this 1-2 setup here. So you know, what I envision is this 1, 2, 3, big wave 4, and then we're in the wave 5 right now. And yeah, this red box is where I have been accumulating, so pretty much anything underneath the 200-day EMA is where I buy. So you know, a price range, you know, price of $4.30 right now. I don't really want to buy more SUI. But you know, we're gonna be looking at other assets. Maybe I will buy more, you know, something like Render. What other positions do I have? Render, maybe I'm looking at. I might buy more Aerodrome under $1. Not sure. Walrus, definitely. I think I'm gonna be pouring more Walrus as long as it stays under 50 cents. I will hammer this all day. And yeah, even, you know, Fetch, maybe IMX, I might buy more. Even though, I mean, look at that. Oh my god, I'm down so bad on IMX. That's crazy. But yeah, I might buy more IMX. We'll see. But you know, I might just stack more cash, and maybe stack more Bitcoin as well. You know, because only $350 in cash. It's not much at all. So if I can get a couple thousand in there, just, you know, as a cash position, I would take that. But, you know, I am all in on the fact that this bull run is about to explode. So yeah, I don't really want to hold much cash because of that reason, but yeah, so I'm thinking maybe more Render at this, you know, at this price range. You know, we're somehow down. It hasn't done anything. You know, if we go to Render here, you know, we're sitting at a really nice accumulation range, and you know, I think Render can. I think it could go to $50 to $100. I really think it can. You know, its market cap is only $2 billion. If you look at where the other AI coins sit at, you know, you have Near Protocol, which is at almost $4 billion, which is double. You know, something like BitTensor, $4 billion. You know, and when these coins pump to the top 20, when we have that AI pump, you know, I think Render can come close to top 20. Same thing with Near, same thing with BitTensor, same thing with like ICP. You know, I kind of put these all in the kind of the same category, and I think they'll all go to 20, 30, 40, 50 billion. You know, 20 at a minimum, really. I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't. You know, if we see something like last year, you know, we compare it to something around this range. We have Ethereum Classic, which I think topped out, you know, at its peak at around 20, you know, 20 crypto. I'm talking about as far as the rankings, like top 20 coin. And where did this peak at? It peaked at 14 billion. So, you know, if Render, BitTensor, ICP, you know, these, you know, Near Protocol, those AI coins in this AI pump, when it pumps up to the top 20, you know, it should easily go to 20 billion plus. So yeah, I mean, Render at 20 billion would be around a $40 coin. I think it could do higher. I think it could do 50 billion. So, you know, that's kind of where my $50 to $100 price prediction comes in. But yeah, I mean, I'm just staying patient on that, and most of my altcoins as well kind of this, you know, follow the same theory. You know, Quant only sitting at like a little over $1 billion right now. That can get to 10 billion easily. So yeah, I mean, a Render is something I'm definitely looking at these prices. But we'll see. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the portfolio update. I don't want to go too crazy. I might be coming out with a chart video in a few days. We'll see. But yeah, I don't want to, you know, take this whole video away from the portfolio update, so I'm not really going to go into charts that much, but we are sitting at a nice all-time high with the crypto market cap, total market cap. So that is just something I wanted to point out. And also the MACD is not even at its all-time high. So, you know, that is a good sign as well, is that we still have so much room for this MACD and the momentum to keep building up. You know, and we, you know, it's clear that we haven't topped yet. As you can see, we have this RSI divergence where we're coming down on the RSI, but we also did that last cycle where we peaked RSI here, but, you know, we still had enough momentum to, you know, look, carry out this MACD to an all-time high, which is, I think, what we're getting right now. I think we're just going to carry this MACD, carry the momentum higher, and we are going to go to around 7 to 8 trillion. I really think we are. I think 7 trillion is probably a really nice number for this bull run. But I think, you know, 7 to 10 maybe even. We'll see. But yeah. Quickly want to touch on the dollar index as well. So we had this little bounce here in the dollar index, but we are coming right back down. And if we see new lows, I mean, this could really send Bitcoin a lot higher. So yeah, that's something I'm looking for. I don't expect it to go that much lower this cycle because we are, you know, at a multi-year low. I mean, since 2022. So we'll see what happens, but yeah, I don't think it's gonna go too much further. But definitely just something to keep an eye on. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. 124,000. Let's refresh this so we get a nice number. 125,000 almost. Something just pumped a little bit. But yeah, also this cost basis is not right. This is also not right. I didn't pour $110,000 into this. It's just because I was manually inputting all of this stuff, and you know, I didn't have the exact buy orders and everything. I set this CoinMarketCap portfolio up like mid bull run, so it's not accurate. I'm probably up way more than this, probably like 30 or 40,000 if I were to guess. Just this cycle alone. But I don't have an exact number, but yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Let's get it. We're going to 1 million. Maybe not this cycle, but in the near future, in the next couple of years, 100%. Let's keep compounding. I'm gonna collect these fees later, and we're gonna keep feasting. I'll see you guys in the next video.